Okay, so today I'm going to look at the isoblock sheet. Now I went over how to draw number 1 in class, and number 2 I'm going to let you figure out for yourself. Number 3 is exactly like number 1, except you cut this section out. That's the only thing you changed. So if you did number 1 and you saved it, number 3 is easy. What I'm going to show you how to draw is number 4. So, looking at number 4, I'm going to open Inventor. I'm going to go to New, and then open a standard IPT. So I went to New, and I made a standard IPT. While this is loading, I'm going to go back to my isoblock sheet. So, this is a drawing you can do in 2 or 3 extrusions. You can do it by counting the blocks and making 1 extrusion, then cutting this section out, and then joining this section on, or you can do this whole part in 1 step, and that's what I'm going to show you to do. So the first thing, I'm going to draw a rectangle that's 4 blocks by 8 blocks. So let's go back to Inventor, get in my workspace. I have to create the 2D sketch first, so it pops up, and I want to select the Y plane, or the front plane. So I select that, brings it up, and I can use my 2D drawing. So I'm going to pick a rectangle, I'm going to draw it, any old shape. I'm going to throw in my first dimension, which is 8. And as you see, it goes out of the screen. If that happens to you too, just click on front, and it should zoom to a view where you can see your whole drawing. I'm going to then click on dimension again. I'm going to dimension the side to 4. And that gives us the basic shape. I could actually extrude from here, but I'm going to save myself a step. And I'm going to draw this little box in the top right hand corner. So if I go back to Inventor, grab the rectangle tool again, I'm going to go to the upper right corner. I'm going to make sure I got that little dot in the upper right corner, the green one. And I'm going to draw a box. And then I'll dimension that to match the drawing, which was 2 by 1. Now I could spend some time in here and trim this out and make it nice, but we're going to skip that. We're going to hit Finish Sketch. If it pops out of the screen, go to the Home. And then we are going to go to Extrude. We're going to select what we want to extrude. So we've got 2 options. We're going to select this option. Your screen will probably look like this, so I've changed mine to match. And then we just select our distance, which I believe is 6. I'm going to go Verify. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 6. So I come back in here and I hit the check for 6. So halfway done. The next step, we go to Create 2D Sketch. I click on the top. I take the rectangle tool. I go to the top left hand corner, make sure I have the green dot. I left click down to start my rectangle and I draw it out. Left click down to end it. I'm going to check how big it is. It is 4 boxes by 3 boxes. So I'm going to get my dimension tool out. I'm going to dimension it 4 boxes, so 4 by 3. At this point I will hit Finish Sketch. I will extrude it. I have 2 options to select here. When I click Extrude, I'm going to pick this back corner, and I'll extrude it too. And I will click the check for OK. And that's it. You've drawn isoblock number 4. You can save it and move on with your work.